What's up, everyone? Today, we're exploring the most bizarre and remote towns in Pennsylvania. These aren't your average small towns. Think a place that's been burning for decades, a city made of concrete, and a hill where gravity seems to break. We're diving into the quirks, the wild history, and the secrets that make these places unforgettable. This isn't just a road trip, it's a hunt for the weirdest corners of the state, and you're coming with me. Get ready for a journey that feels like stepping into another dimension. First stop, a town that's been on fire for over 60 years. Welcome to Centralia, Pennsylvania, one of the eeriest and most mysterious places in America, where the past and present collide in a haunting landscape. The entire town is abandoned, its streets cracked and broken, with eerie smoke and steam rising from the earth below. It looks like something out of a post-apocalyptic movie, but this is real life. Why is this happening? Deep beneath Centralia, an underground coal fire has been burning since 1962. It started with a simple landfill fire that accidentally ignited a coal seam, and ever since, the flames have raged out of control, unstoppable, invisible, and relentless. Imagine living here as the ground beneath your feet heats up, dangerous sinkholes suddenly open, and toxic gases silently seep into your home. For decades, residents tried to hold on, but the danger became too great. Eventually, almost everyone was forced to leave, abandoning their homes and memories. Today, only a handful of determined residents remain, refusing to give up the place they once called home, even as nature slowly reclaims the land around them. Walking these empty, overgrown streets is a surreal experience. Centralia was once a bustling community filled with families, businesses, and laughter. Now, it's a ghost town, frozen in time, echoing with memories of what once was. The famous graffiti highway, now buried under dirt to keep visitors away, was once a vibrant canvas for artists and travelers from around the world, each leaving their mark on Centralia's strange legacy. Scientists estimate the underground fire could burn for another 250 years, maybe even longer. The fire moves slowly, but its effects are devastating and long-lasting, changing the landscape year after year. The ground here is warm to the touch, sometimes even hot, and the landscape is scarred by steam vents, dying trees, and patches of lifeless earth. A stark reminder of the power of nature gone awry. Centralia stands as a haunting reminder of how a single accident, a small mistake, can spiral into a disaster that changes everything for generations. The town's eerie atmosphere has inspired horror movies, books, and even video games like Silent Hill. But nothing compares to actually standing here, surrounded by silence and smoke, feeling the weight of history all around you. Centralia is a place where disaster and resilience collide, where the human spirit endures even in the face of overwhelming odds. This ghost town sets the tone for just how strange and unexpected Pennsylvania can get, hiding stories that are both tragic and fascinating. Ready for the next stop on our journey? Let's check out a city built entirely from concrete, another unique chapter in Pennsylvania's bizarre history. Today, we're exploring Concrete City, hidden just outside Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, a place that looks like something out of a post-apocalyptic movie. This was once a bold experiment in fireproof housing, built all the way back in 1911, and now it stands as a haunting reminder of a forgotten dream. The vision was ambitious: create an entire community for coal miners and their families, using reinforced concrete for every single building. At the time, this was cutting-edge technology, promising safety from fire and a modern way of living. On paper, it sounded futuristic and indestructible, but in reality, the homes were cold, damp, and nearly impossible to keep comfortable. The thick concrete trapped moisture, making the interiors feel clammy year-round. Even basic repairs were a nightmare. The plumbing was buried deep inside the walls, so fixing a simple leak meant jackhammering through solid concrete, an expensive and disruptive process that frustrated residents. After just 13 years, the dream collapsed. The project was abandoned, leaving behind a perfectly organized grid of decaying concrete shells, slowly being swallowed by the surrounding forest. Over the decades, nature has crept in, reclaiming the land. But at the same time, graffiti artists have transformed these ruins into a vibrant, ever-changing outdoor gallery, splashing color onto the gray walls. Walking through these empty corridors and crumbling rooms feels like stepping into a lost civilization, frozen in time. Every corner tells a story of ambition, struggle, and eventual abandonment. Each building was designed as a duplex, meant to house two families side by side. If you look closely, you can still make out the original floor plans, the kitchens, living rooms, and bedrooms, now echoing with silence. It's haunting to imagine daily life here, surrounded by these cold, unyielding walls. The echoes of the past seem to linger in the air, making you wonder what stories these ruins could tell. The ambition behind Concrete City was massive, but the reality proved much harsher than anyone expected. The dream of a modern, fireproof utopia quickly faded. Yet, despite decades of neglect, these buildings have stubbornly survived. Their cracked but sturdy walls are a testament to the enduring strength of concrete, even as nature and time slowly wear them down. Today, Concrete City is a magnet for photographers, urban explorers, and anyone drawn to the eerie beauty of abandoned places. Every visit reveals something new, an artwork, a hidden room, or a glimpse of the past. There's something weirdly beautiful and slightly dangerous about this place. Concrete City stands as a relic of big dreams gone wrong, a monument to both human ambition and the relentless power of nature. Now, let's journey to another spot nearby, a place where the laws of physics seem to break, and reality feels just a little bit stranger. Welcome to Gravity Hill, one of Pennsylvania's strangest illusions. The legend, put your car in neutral at the bottom, and it rolls uphill on its own. It looks impossible, but let's try it. Car in neutral, and we're rolling uphill. The road appears to slope up, but it's actually a clever optical illusion. The landscape tricks your brain. What looks uphill is really downhill. Even knowing the secret, it still feels like a glitch in reality. People have all kinds of wild theories, from magnetic forces to ghost stories. But it's just a quirk of perspective, and it never fails to amaze. Watching others react is half the fun. Everyone's mind gets blown. Gravity Hill is a perfect example of the weird wonders hiding in plain sight. Ready for more? Let's go find some giant, bizarre roadside attractions. We're in Schuylkill Haven, home to some of the wildest roadside attractions you'll ever see. This isn't your average park. It's filled with giant metal sculptures, a massive frog, a towering praying mantis, a huge rocking chair, and more. It's like a playground for giants, and every piece is a photo op. The best part? It's all the work of one local with a passion for building big, quirky things. This homemade collection has become a beloved local landmark. It's raw, creative, and full of heart, a celebration of the weird and wonderful. You don't need a theme park budget to make something memorable. These sculptures are the soul of roadside America, unexpected, joyful, and unforgettable. If you're ever passing through, stop for a picture and soak in the weirdness. Now, let's head to a town so remote it feels like a time machine. We've arrived in Renovo, a town so isolated it feels frozen in time. Tucked away in the heart of Pennsylvania, Renovo is surrounded by endless forests and rolling mountains, making it feel like a secret lost to the modern world. With just one main road winding through dense woods, getting here is an adventure in itself. The journey feels like stepping back through the decades, as the outside world slowly fades away behind you. Renovo was once a booming railroad hub, bustling with workers and travelers. But when the railroad industry declined, the town's fortunes changed, and its population dwindled. The grand old buildings still stand, their weathered facades telling stories of a more prosperous era. Today, they serve a much smaller, tight-knit community that cherishes its roots. It's incredibly quiet here, just the sound of the wind rustling through the trees, the gentle flow of the Susquehanna River, and a sense of peace you rarely find in today's busy world. The people of Renovo are fiercely proud of their history and resilience. Generations of families have called this place home, weathering every challenge together. Their Flaming Foliage Festival, a vibrant celebration of autumn, has kept the town's spirit alive for over 70 years, drawing visitors from miles around to witness the stunning fall colors and community pride. In Renovo, everyone knows everyone, and community means everything. Neighbors look out for each other, and gatherings on front porches are a way of life. The surrounding wilderness is breathtaking, perfect for hiking, fishing, and disconnecting from the noise of modern life. Nature lovers find endless adventure here. What was once considered a drawback, Renovo's remoteness, is now a draw for those seeking escape, solitude, and a slower pace. Renovo is a living reminder that some places are meant to be hidden gems, quietly preserving their unique charm and history for those willing to seek them out. Next, let's journey to a perfectly preserved 19th century mining village where history comes alive in every stone and timber. Welcome to Eckley Miners Village, a living museum of coal country history. This isn't a ghost town, it's a perfectly preserved 19th century mining community. The village was even used as a movie set for the Molly Maguires. You can walk through miners' homes, the company store, the church, and the mine boss's house. Every building tells a story of hard work, struggle, and the class divide. Period furnishings and interpreters in costume make it feel like stepping back in time. Life here was tough. Dangerous work, low pay, and company control. Eckley preserves not just buildings, but the memory of the people who lived and toiled here. A handful of residents still live in the historic homes, keeping the spirit alive. It's one of the most immersive historical sites in the country. Now, for our final stop, a town with a name and story you won't believe. Our last stop is Jim Thorpe, a stunning mountain town with a wild backstory. Originally two towns called Mach Chunk, they merged and renamed themselves Jim Thorpe in the 1950s. Why? The towns made a deal with the widow of legendary athlete Jim Thorpe to bring his body here and build a memorial, even though he'd never visited. It was a publicity stunt to save the town, and it worked. Today, Jim Thorpe is a thriving tourist destination, known for its Victorian architecture and rich history. You can visit Jim Thorpe's mausoleum, the old jail, and the site of one of America's first roller coasters. The town's story is as unique as its name, a place that reinvented itself in the most unusual way. It's the perfect, weird ending to our Pennsylvania adventure. That's a wrap on our journey through Pennsylvania's weirdest towns. From a burning ghost town to a concrete city, a gravity-defying hill, and a town named after an athlete, it's been an epic ride. Thanks for joining me and exploring these hidden gems. If you enjoyed the adventure, hit subscribe and join our community. There are so many more strange places to discover, and I can't wait to take you there. Make sure notifications are on so you don't miss the next trip. See you in the next video.